Let's talk to Mitchell Smith. He is the CEO of Panther Metals. Mitchell, very good morning to you.
Good morning to you. Thank you very much for having me.
Okay, the headlines, you've got a listing on NEX. Okay, you've got a market cap of circa £5 million. You invest and acquire companies within the natural resource sector, and the focus is on Australia and North America.
Yes.
Give me some background.
Excellent. Well, Panther Metals was formed to act as a vehicle for acquisition in the in gold and precious metals, as you mentioned, both in North America and elsewhere in safe mining jurisdictions.
Okay, so how easy is it to sort of identify and invest in?
For sure. I mean, there's a lot of projects out there and a lot of opportunities. However, I think there's a strict criteria that we've enveloped as a company to be able to use and vet projects and ensure that they meet our standard for investment. The projects that we have acquired in Canada certainly meet and exceed those expectations.
Right, and is that a sort of checklist of 20 points?
Yeah, exactly. It's a list of a number of items that we need to go through and make sure as a company that it benefits our shareholders and is accretive for future value in the company.
And in terms of, is that a team decision?
It is, yes.
And
exactly.
How many people on the team?
We have a number of people. There's about five board members and chair, including myself. We've have a long history in the industry, in the mining resource, and it spans across the globe.
But in terms of the actual backgrounds, is this sort of collectively 100 years, 200 years, 300 years of experience? I'm not suggesting you're older or anything.
I was going to say that we're not an old team by any means, but there's certainly a lot of experience and a lot of dedication to the sector.
Understood. Okay, so you've looked at the Bear Lake project. I saw the headlines, okay, which is the recent acquisition.
Correct.
Perhaps you can just run me through how you approach that.
Sure. So Bear Lake is three separate claims: the Big Bear Lake project, the Little Bear Lake project, and the Schreiber Pyramid project. These are about 5 kilometers outside of Schreiber, about 150 kilometers outside of Thunder Bay, Ontario. Very, very good mining infrastructure, skilled workforce in place, and proximal to a number of the majors in that region.
Okay, and how long did that take you to get to the point of reviewing it and then making the decision? Is that sort of a year, 2-year timeline?
No, we were actually able to make this acquisition relatively quickly. I mean, we've just recently restructured the company, and as part of that restructuring, we were able to do this acquisition as well.
Right.
And we came across these projects and recognized that it was a low entry cost and highly prospective opportunity for us to move forward with.
So just for the people watching, can you tell me a few headlines on the restructuring? What was that all about? Sure.
So it really consisted of it was a previous company that we were able to come in, refurbish the board, restructure the company, be able to refinance this company, and again make this first foundational acquisition.
Right. And being listed on an exchange, okay, does that make your job easier, more difficult? Obviously, I guess you get the demands of shareholders. What's happening to the share price? When's the good news coming?
Right. Yeah. Being listed in a public market and environment gives us the opportunity to broaden the exposure to shareholder base. This lends a platform for investment into it, and it holds us accountable, and so it gives us a strong foundation to move the company forward.
Okay, and so if somebody's watching this, okay, why should they believe you? What's your background as before you were CEO here?
Sure. So I've been involved with a number of public companies throughout my 15 years of being in the mining space. For instance, I currently serve as a director on a Canadian company and act on management in there. we as a collective have, like we mentioned earlier, a tremendous amount of success and expertise and understanding of the resource sector, and a very, very strong technical team as well.
Understood. Okay, so the million-dollar question, putting my old hedge fund hat on.
Yes.
Give me 3 reasons why I should consider having your shares in my portfolio.
Sure. I think first and foremost, the expertise of the team that's involved with this, the focus of the company itself being in safe, pro-mining jurisdictions, having this foundational this asset, the underexplored opportunity that lies within with the Bear Lake project, and thirdly, there's a significant amount of upside for future acquisition and corporate growth through project development work, both in Canada and elsewhere as things progress.
And finally, for me, lots of news coming out in 2019.
For sure, yeah, it'll be a very busy year for us. Obviously we'll have some work being done on the Canadian projects, and like I said, there's the potential for some further acquisition down the line here very soon.
Understood. Mitchell, on that note, good luck.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Keeping a close eye on you in 2019.
Good deal. Thanks so much.